We play and call it work. Warhammer 40k Incursion Battle Report.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Warhammer 40,000 Incursion pairing. Today, Matt and I are going to play. We haven't done Incursion in a while, have we? You and
I've
I?
only played Incursion once.
Oh, I love Incursion so much. Okay, so I'm going to bring a couple of Iron Warrior lists today. Matthew's doing Tyranids and Genestealer Cults.
Check out the new shirt. This is from merch.warhammer.com. That's right. They sent us some free merch and I'm pimping it out. This is a Genestealer Cults shirt and it's awesome. Hence why I'm playing Genestealer Cults and Tyranids today.
I will steal his shirt, but it won't fit me. So we're going to play a couple of 1,000 point games. I made a couple of lists. One using my Horus Heresy Iron Warriors, one using my 40k Iron Warriors. But let's take out the Incursion list on the left here, which is going to be a battalion. This battalion's going to have a couple of characters, obviously. We're going to have a Chaos Lord in Terminator armor with Combi Plasma and a Power Maul. He will take the Siegebreaker Mace for the relic. Basically, as Power Maul loses 1 strength, gains an extra AP and damage. Not terrible. And then we're going to have a Lord, no, I'll say a Lord Discordant. It's a Hellrite on a Dark Abeyant. I'm going to pay a command point and take another relic. It's going to be the, Venom something or other Mecha Tendrils. Basically, I have very poisonous Mecha Tendrils that do mortal wounds when I attack. He's going to be the Warlord with the Cold and Bitter Warlord trait. So it's going to give me a bubble of Ignore Morale test within 6 inches. Because we're going to bring 3 units of Techno Cultists. Cultists all here with autoguns for my troop choices. And then we have a 9-man Terminator squad. Because of points, all with chain axes and combi bolters. And then 2 Contempt, they had their name. Infernal? No, whatever. Chaos Contemptor Dreadnoughts. What you see is what you get. So you get the Plasma Repeater inside the hand, Twin Heavy Bolter, and then the Chain Fist. That's going to cost me a command point for each of them. So this list here has 3 command points down. And my other list is also a battalion, also going to stick with cultists for troop choices, all autoguns. And they're going to be led by the infamous Iron Warriors Archlord Discordant here. So, Iron without Warlord trait, so I'm going to ignore damage and 5+. And then I'm also going to take the Insidium. So the Insidium is an Iron Warriors relic that gives me +1 strength, +1 toughness, and +1 wound. We're also going to have a Master Possessions with Infernal Power and Cursed Earth for my psychic powers. We're going to have 4 separate Greater Possessed and 2 Venom Thropes. Not Venom Thropes, that's Matthew's stuff.
Yeah, you wish.
Venom Crawlers. There's my other battalion. And take a look at the list of Matthew's build today. Let's take a look at the Genestealers first. What do we have over here?
Well, we've got a Rusted Claw battalion. Rusted Claw is the one that gives all of my guys +1 to their saving throws against AP 0 and AP -1, which is, we'll see how that works. I went through them all, and none of them really stood up to me with how I built this army. You can probably see just by looking at this, there's a certain theme, which is mechanized. Leading the whole thing will be 2 HQ choices. An Acolyte Icon Ward on the right, who's our banner bearer, has his little bubble of re-rolling morale and 6-up ignoring wounds. And to the left will be the Warlord, Mr. Primus. And his Warlord trait will be Alien Majesty, which just adds 3 inches to his aura abilities. Because his 1 aura ability is +1 to hit, which is really nice. And then he has another aura ability where I choose an enemy at the beginning of the game, and I have a bubble of reroll 1s to wound against them. And I also gave him the Sword of the Void's Eye, which is just a special bone sword, a little stronger than the regular. Then the bulk of my forces are Acolyte Hybrids. We've got 6 units of 5 Acolyte Hybrids. I had 20 points left over at the end, so you'll notice 2 of them are equipped with a heavy rock saw. And just because I had those 20 points, with nowhere to go. And then they are all going to be mechanized, including my 2 HQs. They will be going inside of, on the left, 3 Goliath Rock Grinders, which are heavy support. All armed with caches of demolition charges, which is an extra very strong weapon that's close range, but can only be used if there's somebody on board. And they have clearance incinerators, which are the long-range flamers, and a heavy stubber, of course, each. And then on the right, to fill it out, we've got 2 Goliath trucks with their heavy stubbers and twin autocannons that are stock, and then I upgraded both of them to each have a cache of demolition charges. Now it's interesting, the caches of demolition charges cost 10 points each, so I could have taken them off of all 5 and given 5 more rock saws, which may be better, but I like the idea of trying to drive around hucking these demolition charges at the enemy, because they're actually quite powerful. D6 shots, strength 8, D3 damage apiece. So they have a lot of potential. They used to be very dangerous in older editions because they were blasts and could scatter right back on you because they're only 6-inch range with a large blast. But now they're much more reliable that way. So that's my Genestealer Cults. No other real fancy tricks there. It's all going to be starting on the table inside of transports. And on the other side, we have my Tyranid force, monstrous creatures. I've played this in my last Incursion game. There's going to be one minor modification to it, and that is that I'm changing one of the custom Hive Fleet choices. So I have Prey Sight still, which gives all monsters +1 to hit when they charge, are charged, or heroically intervene, which is really nice for the Haruspex specifically, because carnifexes already get +1 to hit when they charge. But the other thing I gave them was Horror from Beyond. This is a new one I'm trying out, because what I normally give lots of monsters is Metamorphic Regrowth, which is at the beginning of my turn, you heal 1 wound to everything that's hurt. And you think that would be fantastic given that everything in my army, even the Ripper Swarms, have multiple wounds. But I find that at most I heal 1 or 2 wounds per round because my opponent just focuses things down until they're dead. Because he knows that I can heal. So why put a couple here and a couple there and a couple here and a couple there if you know that I'm going to get 1 back on each of them. So it's in all the games I've played it, and I've probably played it in a dozen games, it doesn't feel like it does very much. It might help here and there. So instead, Horror from Beyond is a 3-inch aura around every monster of -1 leadership. It doesn't stack though, it just says if an enemy is within 3 inches of any of my monsters, they get -1. That's not if I put 4 monsters around it, it'd be -4 leadership. That would be awesome, but also would be broken. So leading this whole thing, this is a patrol detachment, by the way, hence the obvious lack of troop choices. We've got 1 HQ choice, and none other than Old One-Eye himself, who is a beat stick in close combat. And we have no synapse here, by the way. So if I want a multi-charge, it's -2 to my charges. This is what it comes down to. Because if you don't have synapse and you try to charge or shoot something that's not the closest, you get negatives. And so that's all it does here. And my Ripper Swarms, as soon as you kill one of them, most likely the other 2 are going to run away. So then we got our min squad of Ripper Swarms for my troop choice. Really just there because I have to bring a troop choice because the main event is in the back. We've got 2 heavy support choices, which is 2 units of 3 carnifexes, naked, just with their scything talons, no tusks, no spores in their back because I had to fit them. And they're 95 points each when they're naked. They are severely lacking in hitting power when they're naked, but there's more of them, so hopefully that's okay. And even though you bring them as units of 3, when you deploy them, they have to be deployed within 6 inches of each other, and then they act independently. So I'll have 6 independent carnifexes running around. And then we have an elite slot, a Haruspex. Now I wanted to actually bring a Scythe Hierodule, but unfortunately he's a heavy support slot as well. So I couldn't just swap out the Haruspex and 1 carnifex for him, because then I'd have too many heavy support choices, and I have to figure out a way to bring more HQs and troops, and who wants that? The Haruspex, instead of having a Warlord trait on my Old One-Eye, I am going to give him an adaptive physiology. If you've watched my battle reports, you know exactly which one it is. It is Murderous Size, which is I choose one of his weapons, which will be his big old maw, and it gives it +1 strength, AP, and damage, which is very important for him because it just bumps the strength up, I think, from 7 to 8, which is a big difference. AP going up is nice, but the damage goes from D3 to D3 +1. And every time he kills a model with it, he gets a free attack with his shoveling claws. So you really want to just dig in deep to a bunch of infantry with maybe a vehicle close by. So he eats the infantry, which powers him up, and then he just shoveling claws the vehicles away. And that's it. There's, once again, not very many tricks to this. I think you can kind of guess the type of strategies I'm going to play with this Tyranid army, which is charge forward and try to eat my opponent's army.
And how this works is I'm going to randomly determine which one of these lists I'm going to play today, and then we're going to have another game in the MiniWarGaming Vault where I'm going to play the other list against Matthew's randomly determined list. So first of all, my first game is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 40k Iron Warriors versus...
I'm not sure which one I'd rather have. Luckily, I don't have to choose. I mean, my Tyranids.
Big boys.
Now, the only thing I can think of is that these would have been better against your Terminators because they're flat 3 damage.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know which one I'd rather have. I was okay taking them on the Terminators. But in the Vault, we're going to play the Genestealer Cults versus the Horus Heresy Iron Warriors.
We're actually going to be playing a Crusade mission for the Incursion called Sabotage because we want to try out some other stuff than the regular 9th edition match play rules. Obviously, we're not bringing any agendas because we're not getting experience in doing a regular Crusade campaign here. Sabotage has an attacker and defender. The defender has a much larger deployment zone and also has to place 4 objectives anywhere on the table, 9 inches from the battlefield edge and 9 inches away from each other. The attacker has access to a specific action called Sabotage, which any unit can do. Infantry, not infantry, character, doesn't matter. You start it at the end of your movement phase if you're within 1 inch of an objective marker, and they complete it at the end of their turn. If they complete it, the objective is destroyed. The attacker gets to choose who goes first. At the end of the game, you get 20 points for the attacker for every objective they killed, and the defender gets 20 points for every objective that's not destroyed. Now that might seem that it's obvious who's going to win then as soon as you get 3 down, but there's a secondary as well, which is no prisoners, that at the end of every battle round, the player who killed more units than the other player gets 10 victory points. So you could help to break some ties or sway it one way or the other. And that's it, no secondaries, just those objectives.
So the table we're playing on today has a mat from Table War. We got some MicroArt Studio terrain. Actually, we're using this as dense terrain because the fans can't go on top of them, blowing a lot of air, hard to shoot. And then we have some also stuff from Bandu. We're gonna use these just as industrial, what's it called, industrial something or other?
Something like that. They're basically area terrain, dense cover. They're not light cover though. They don't give you any armor save bonuses. It's just -1 to shoot stuff.
Right out of the rule book.
Or pass. Basically, yeah, what you see from the rule book, industrial walkways or whatever.
These 3 things work very well together, this table. So we already rolled up for attacker defender. Matthew's gonna be the defender, and this is the defense zone, and he places 4 objectives. Now, I did measure. Did you? Well, I'm assuming it doesn't matter. There are just a little bit more than 9 inches from every table edge here.
Yes.
However, I am still going to spend 1 command point and put all my cultists into strategic reserves. I know they can't come on the table and immediately do the action, but I think it's still beneficial because you're a little too far away.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, because they have to be within an inch of the objective.
Oh, it's an inch, that's a 3.
No.
Okay, so.
Yeah, it's not control the objective.
I
there's
know.
no controlling these objectives.
Fair.
You either destroy them or you don't. I can even be right on it, and as long as you get within an inch and don't, and then as long as you're able to do an action, which means you can't shoot, you can't do psychic powers, you lose your auras, you can't charge.
And here we are all deployed. So I got demons hiding in staggered formation with, the big guys in the center, sorcerer right where he's supposed to be, and then 1 guy in the flank because deployment. And then carnifexes all together because they kind of have to be. Ripper Swarm's out there to,
what would you call
sacrifice?
What do you call a big group of carnifexes?
A herd.
A gaggle?
A murder.
I think it's a murder of carnifexes.
It's a murder of carnifexes.
A murder of carnifexes.
And then the Harlspex, the guy who ate Kanum. Wait, no, not Kanum. Who did he swallow? Back in Fate of Fayum?
It was
Sobek.
Sobek. So Kanum could then come into power. Because he Pokemon balled
This guy has been an ally to Steve.
That's right. That's right. In the first Fate of Fayum. Oh wow, the Harlspex is that old. Eh?
Yeah.
I think that model was that old. So in the older editions, Necrons had a Tesseract Vault as a relic you could give a guy, or it was an upgrade actually.
Yep.
And it was a once per game use. You toss it at something, and it had to beat their toughness test.
No. It had to the D6 roll had to exceed
the current
wounds they had. So
right, not their wound characteristic,
right.
But the current wound. Back in 6th edition when we were playing that,
yeah.
I think it was 6th edition, you didn't have tons of wounds on things.
He had 3, I think.
Probably.
So I did 1 wound to him and then threw the ball at him.
Right. Yeah, you just threw the Pokeball and you caught him. And that was up in the hive ship, and then you crash the hive ship. He comes out, and Kanum's going nuts by this point because his circuits are all scrambled. He walks to the Sobek, and he goes, "I choose you, Harlspex." And now I'm in charge. And it worked. And the Harlspex comes out, and it just ate Sobek. And then Kanum runs away, and he's like, "I'm in charge now." And that's Kanum's story, how he rose to power.
Then the Cavalcade of Failure.
That was our first ever narrative campaign. That was fantastic.
The most memorable for me.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You had Pokeballed him, that's right.
Out of respect for the work he's done for me in the past, I'm going to kill him last.
Oh, okay.
Or I'm going to attempt to. If he gets too aggressive, I got to do what I got to do.
He's going to get aggressive.
But, all right, so as the attacker, I pick who goes first. And because, I got to go first. I don't want to run into that, but I'd rather fight them up there than back here. So.
That's just true, right? If you don't run into it, I'll just clog up I'll just do this, but closer to you, right?
Let's do this. In my command phase, I got nothing to do, so I'm just going to gain a command point and go on to movement. I think nothing's going to run.
Just move up, get rid of the charge?
Yeah, that's the thing. Actually, this guy's going to run. The rest are going to move on up, so I'll show you where they all end up. So every kind of moved up, we shifted this way. Couldn't get him close enough to him and still be effective, but that's okay. He'll catch up. This guy walked up, which now I realize he should have ran because the 1 guy over here ran up there. And then this guy ran maximum, so he ran up there. He was going to charge in, or attempt to, which now is not happening. Well, I'm still going to attempt it, but he kind of made it.
You got space.
Actually, you know what? I'll just slow his run down.
There you go. That's an easier run.
So you can try to get in there. Let's go to the psychic phase, and if he gets his powers off, I'm in a real good position. Well, not a lot of good shooting targets. I can't really focus on anything because I want to get into combat and force Matthews to start munching at me. So we're going to start shooting. Oh no, sorry, psychic powers.
Psychic, what are you going to do?
We're going to do Cursed Earth first. Man, please just get it once. We got it.
I don't have any way to deny.
Ooh.
I have no synapse to give you -1.
Well, he's handing out a massive aura here of +1 to my invuln saves. So it's 4 invuln all over here. Not him. Or him.
6-inch bubble?
Yeah.
That is a big bubble.
And then we're going to do Infernal Power, which is a 6 to... do I want that? See, this one here is all demons, which my entire army is going to get +1... Sorry, reroll hits and wounds of 1.
Ooh.
But I need a 6.
Do they have any rerolls already from like the Lord Discordant?
No, he hands out +1 to hit to Demon Engines, which are these two. But, oh, and I guess himself too. But real ones...
You've got,
you know what?
You've got 6 command points.
I'm going to do it because... Like, you're coming at me hard next. I gotta do it. Let's do it. No!
You failed it?
No, I failed. Hey, if I can only get 1, I'll take Cursed Earth. Let's go on to shooting. Like I said, I can't really focus anything down. So we're gonna have this guy first. Fire at that guy.
Fire at this Carnifex?
Yeah, we're gonna try.
You can see him, even with the obscured.
Well, this guy here has guns that are gonna be 2 of them that are D3 each. Not the greatest, like 3 shots. Ballista skill 4, but +1 hit because of the Lord Discordant, so look for 3s to hit. We got 2 hits. And it is strength 8 right now, so we're looking for 3s to wound. We got a pair of wounds. So far, Infernal Power hadn't made a difference. -2.
5 up.
Oh, made them both.
Nice. Saved.
Now, this guy here doesn't have a lot of options. We can go get that big boy, but we said he's going last, so we're gonna go get the one target we can get as him.
Oh, you get the Ripper Swarms too.
Nah. If he makes his charge,
then you got them.
yeah, I think I got him. So yeah, we'll take some shots at that big boy. 2d3. That's 3 again. But this guy's not close enough for the Lord Discordant. He's only hitting on 4s. And 3s.
3s.
We got another one at -2.
5 up.
Ooh,
There you got through. D3 damage?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, solid 3.
Well, I guess he is going to end up firing him. So he's got a nice little line over here. We go shoot at him. It's not likely to do anything, but he actually could kill him. So let's give it a shot. The Bale Flamer hits 1 time. And wounds on a 5.
Wow.
See, that would have been rerolling 1s to wound.
Retire that die.
It's time to charge.
Charge clock.
Okay. I think he's going to go first. Lord Discordant going after just that Carnifex.
No Overwatch.
Oh, yeah, I guess you have no, it's 9. I guess you have no shooting, right?
No.
And then we're going to send in the Venom Crawler. Oh, wait a second. I want to pull him back.
Why does it give reroll?
I want to make sure I stay within 6 of him.
Well, you might block the other guy then.
Sorry, it's going to be a fail charge. Because
You just realize,
here's how I'll handle that. Because I want to make sure he stays in the Cursed Earth range. So I couldn't declare a charge against him, but he was going to declare a charge next, and then he just failed.
You want to reroll it?
No, because he's going to take care of it. Last charge to do, we have this one right here. We're going to go after them. So I'd rather reroll this if I fail, but I think I got it.
Him?
Oh yeah, he gets it. I'm going to go this far up.
You only needed 6 to get in.
Now, this guy advanced. I don't want to send him forward, so that's going to be it for my charges. You know what? Okay, here's the thing. I'm very confident I'm going to kill you. But the last thing in the world I need right now is to fail.
Yeah, because I hit you back pretty hard.
Nah, I don't know. I'm expecting to take it, but I'm going to spend a command point for... Oh no, Steve, you're not allowed to forget the name of this. It is like the thing. It's the chaos thing. People are screaming at the screen right now. I'm going to get +1 to wound because I'm a veteran of the Long War.
Oh, there you are.
5 attacks on the charge. Hitting on 2s.
Does he get 3 roll once?
No. I need that power off.
That's right. He gets +1
Can
hit.
we say you're Imperial Tyranids?
I am not Imperial Tyranid. You know, I have eaten a lot of Imperial, but I don't think I've had enough.
Because of the +1 to hit, they'd all 3 be... come on, let's just say you're Imperial Tyranids.
I have snacked on quite a bit of Imperial, but for the last while, Space Marines have just been killing me. So no.
No.
They're not
that's
Imperial
right,
Tyranids.
I think I checked. I just knew it didn't seem right. I can't do Veterans of Long War on him. He's neither infantry or a biker.
And he's already kind of a veteran, right?
He's a veteran. He doesn't need the extra stratagem. So after all the pluses, +1 strength for this guy, +1 strength for his relic, but the weapon is ×2 in the charge. Basically, I'd be on strength 10 right now. 3's to wound. No, didn't need it. -2.
And 2 damage each?
2 damage each.
So there's no way for me to die then.
Not yet.
Oh!
Ooh, okay, well, there's the first 2. Next, the Mount's going to fight with his bladed limbs and tails. He has 5 additional attacks with this weapon, hitting on 2s. There's a 1 again. I'll go 6s.
Oh, 6s!
After modifiers is a strength 9, so looking for those 3s. Oh no. Well, this is going to be another -2.
Good. 5 up, save again. I made 1.
There's going to be D3.
1. Do you want to re-roll it?
Yeah. You have 6, right?
Yes. So
Oh,
two,
make it
so I'm
two.
down to 4.
And then you know what? Looking at Matt's list, I was much better off with the mortal wounds tendrils instead of the +1 strength, toughness, and wounds. But hey, this is where we are. 2 attacks with tendrils, hitting on 2s, and that's gonna be a wound.
Yeah.
Strength 6, so 5's a wound. No AP.
3 up, save 1 damage each.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, all right, that's
wow,
fine.
my dice are hot.
Hey, how many wounds you got left?
4.
Oh, you're a monster, right? He's not gonna kill you. And then finally, my technovirus injector hits on a 2. And
What?
it's strength
Steve,
10. I
save
know,
the
I
sixes.
know, I
Save the
know, I
sixes.
know. What the? Okay, whatever.
You can't roll anything but 6s. Not
This
if
one's
you-
-4.
Well, I don't get a save against that one.
D3 damage.
There you go. You got me to 1
Oh
wound.
no!
1 wound.
Oh no!
Why didn't I take the 1 to regenerate health? I've got 2 wounded guys. I'm like, I never have guys left over with wounds. It's all right.
Well,
you're -1 leadership.
That's totally relevant.
Well, I'm gonna hit you back. I'm hit-
Do you
oh,
want to interrupt?
No, I don't need to interrupt.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you can fight again or something. Can you fight again?
Oh no.
Well, then I have no reason to interrupt. You can go ahead and murder my
Okay.
forms.
So this Great Prez is gonna go. He's got 6 attacks on the charge, hitting on 2s.
Oh, he hits on 2s, eh?
Oh, because I'm a demon within my own aura, I go to strength 6, I'll be wounding on 2s. Oh, we got 1. You have a save? You got 4 -1.
Oh, I have 6 up saves.
Okay.
But they're D3 damage each.
D3
right?
damage each. So
one
the
at a
first
time.
one.
Oh, you got one.
Oh, loving it. Loving
Yeah,
it.
you got one.
And.
Well, I guess you could.
Oh! Oh!
Don't worry, he's got no synapse.
I've already used the reroll, but
It's
yeah,
fine. I've got leadership 4 and I just lost 2 of my buddies.
fair.
He's most likely going, ah! Burp.
Throw me back over here.
I'm going to embarrass your possessed though. Before they go, they're going to tear a chunk of flesh off. You're going to lose a wound. You ready?
Do it.
5's to hit. See, told you.
Oh,
One hit,
no.
1 hit.
I'm toughness 5.
I know, 5's to wound. Oh,
good,
well,
good.
we'll say I took a chunk off. You just didn't care. But here's the real thing. How many wounds does that Lord Discordant have?
13 because of my relic.
Okay, so I could kill him because I have 5.
What's your rend?
-3. But you got a 4 up invuln right now, so you're fine. So,
All right, so yeah, no point in doing any stratagems here.
like the only thing I could possibly think to do right now is a 1 command point stratagem to re-roll. Is it 1 command point? I think. Oh my goodness, Voracious Appetite is 1 command point. My last game I was playing it as 2 command points. What a difference. 1 command point.
Can you do it then?
I can re-roll my wound rolls, which right now your toughness is.
7 because of I'm an Iron Warrior.
So I'm only winning on 5s. I'm only strength 6.
Okay. Oh, this relic was useful then.
Yeah, and yeah, that's the thing. Naked carnifexes, like they're dangerous, but they're dangerous because there's lots of them, not because individually they're any good. So if I'm gonna try to even get something off of you, then I am going to spend 1 command point for Voracious Appetite.
I do it.
I'm hungry.
I do it.
I've been trying to eat Imperials for a while and I've given up, so now I'm gonna try to eat some Chaos.
How many attacks are you gonna have?
I'll have 5, 4 base, and then +1 for the double.
Now, are
Massive
you
side
giving me
talents.
+1 to hit?
I am +1 to hit because you charged me.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Old One Eye is not within 6 inches, otherwise he hands out a +1 to hit. You
Can't
don't have-
believe I didn't get this guy dead.
You should have. I rolled really good 5-ups, even though you couldn't stop rolling 6s. So I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because they're Scything Talents.
There's a 1.
4 hits so far. 5 hits.
Not looking great.
No, well, you're fine. You got your 4 hits.
5's the wound.
5's to wound, but re-rolling.
Okay.
1. Come on, give me 2 more. Give me 2 more. All right, thank you.
Okay.
And you got your 4 up invuln. 3 flat damage apiece. 1 gets
Boom,
through.
boom, boom. I can't reroll because I did one, so it's, we're going down to
3
10.
damage.
Down to 10 because my relic gives me an extra wound. Well,
You know
give me
just so you know, what's more important here, the Ripper Swarms will probably run, but you get 10 extra points every battle round that you kill more than your opponent.
I know.
So that could actually really could hamper it. But let's see if my Ripper Swarms run.
Okay, this is
1 or a 2, they're sticking around.
Does this count as killing? This counts as killing.
It does, it does. I could spend 2 command points to make them stay.
Would you?
Nope.
Okay.
If I had 25 command
What if
points,
that makes a difference between 1 round of killing?
I can't see the future, and so I've only got 5 command points left. I'll soon have 6, and I have some really good stratagems to use, but they're pretty hefty on the command points.
Sure.
So, yeah, no. 1 or 2, please. Ha! They don't run.
Ooh, okay, all right.
Leadership 4. You don't have any minus leaderships, do you?
No.
Okay.
All right, Matthew, you're gonna get a command point. I'm just gonna have nothing to do command phase because you have an old codex.
Yeah, I have an old codex. We don't have any of the bright new shiny stuff.
Okay, do you have a plan for me?
Yeah, it's a very simple plan. Ripper Swarms are like,
No, you coward.
Why would I stay there? And then we're just going to come up and destroy whatever we can. Obviously, you're kind of blocking me just like I blocked you, but if I can do it right, the Carnifex might be able to get in there and Oh, it's a multi-charge, that's -2. We'll see.
I'll let you figure out how this snaggles.
Yeah,
I'm not going
I
to show
got-
every little movement because it's going to be a little tedious, but everybody's going to get it. They're coming forward.
Everything moves 7 inches.
And raw.
Yeah, so in the Carnifex, just one little note, this Carnifex with 1 wound did fall back.
Yeah, he left.
Yeah, because there was no point in keeping them there. And also, I'm taking a bit of a risk here. I'm blocking my Haruspex with the Carnifex, hoping he'll make a charge over here. Actually, I believe I can declare the charge without charging him. I'll have to double check, but if I have to charge, either way, I'm going to be -2 to charge, because I won't be declared against the closest. So I'll just declare both of them. But if he fails that at -2, because I don't have any, I have rerolls, of course, but I don't have any adrenal glands to give me +1.
Doesn't happen often, but sometimes.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. This is a no synapse army. We don't need our synapse. Even the Ripper Swarms no longer care. There's only one of them now.
Crazy.
So I do have 1 shooting attack.
So wait, you have no psychic in your psychic army?
No.
None. All right. Well, shoot me with your tongue.
Yeah, I'm going to try to eat with my tongue. I might as well go for the closest, otherwise I'm -2 to hit, which becomes like a 6 to hit. So, yeah, 4 to hit. Blech! Oh!
You get picked-
I got you.
Wait, can you swallow me whole?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
If I did kill you, I could regain wounds, though. This is only D3 damage. But it's strength 6, though, -3 AP? Yeah. I don't know why it's
Okay.
such good stats, because it's only 1 shot.
3's a wound.
3's to wound. Yeah, -3.
Demons say, ooh.
Oh, you're fine.
Bounce on the train for me.
Wow, can you stop rolling 6s and 1s?
But that's all my dice do.
This is the one charge I'm not so sure about, so I want to use a command point here if I need to. I'm going to declare charge into both of them. -2. What did I get?
You got
5. That's
yeah.
easy. That's easy. So I'm going to charge over here. I'm going to get close to both of them, and I can choose 1 unit within an inch, 4 up, do a mortal wound. How many wounds do they have each?
5.
Oh, okay, so this doesn't matter too much. I'll choose the. It honestly doesn't matter because I'm all flat 3 damage.
Right.
So I might as well choose this one then, because I have another guy coming in. Okay, mortal
Nope,
wound to him.
he's
Any way
down
to
to 4?
ignore mortal wounds?
Nope.
All right, so this guy will just auto. Yeah, because he's only charging the 1, so no minuses. Actually, let's do his charge first, because I'm going to make sure this guy gives me as much room as possible.
Your fiddly little
I know.
claws and stuff.
Yeah, this makes it harder. I gotta
Your
stay within
bases need to get a lot bigger for these models.
Carnifexes, I'm not sure. They're like Dreadnought kind of comparisons.
But their bases are smaller than dreadnoughts.
Are they?
Yeah, they need to go up size.
I don't know, I see your Dreadnoughts over there. They're the same size.
Oh wait, maybe you're right there.
Yeah, those are Dreadnought-sized bases. Haruspex, charge the first guy.
I feel like his base needs to be a lot bigger.
We're going to use our reroll there.
On that, interesting. Didn't think you cared about getting them in. Yeah, you're.
Yeah, I think the Carnifex will be able to kill the Crater, but it's all about distance too.
Okay, so because you can fit everything in, just take a minute to move everything around.
Yeah, I know
This
the claws are getting in the way.
Not because your tail's not going to get in the way. And if
Yeah.
you turn it this way, your
He
claws
can
are gonna get
definitely
in the way.
fit. I've already checked it, and then like he can come in and fit as well. I'm just going to charge him into that one.
The bases can definitely get what they need to get.
On a 4-up invuln or a mortal wound. Yeah, there,
Oh,
we got it
down
down
to
to
3.
3, which means the Carnifex might be able to just one-shot him. Swinging to the other side, Old One Eye will declare charge against your Lord Discordant, and he makes it. Now on a 4+, he does D3 mortal wounds, which would be handy. This is where I'll start failing it though. Yep. And then this Carnifex right here. You know what? This Carnifex. No, I think I need like all the Carnifexes on him. I was going to declare a double charge. This one is obviously going to automatically get in. Although this one might be. Oh, this is hard. In a perfect world, he charges way up here, he charges here, and then I have a spot for this Carnifex
Right.
on a longer charge. You know what the heck?
So he's going. This guy's going for both.
Yeah, which means I need. He's
actually-
within 5, so I need to roll. So I need a 4-inch charge, which means I have to roll 6 or
Before
higher.
you do that, I actually might overwatch against. What's his toughness?
7, 9 wounds.
9 wounds. Not worth command point.
Okay, so I am going to declare charge from this Carnifex to both.
Yep.
It's a 4-inch charge, which I get -2 to, and I have no way to re-roll this. I make it. Oh, beauty. Beauty. So I'm coming in here. I'm being as like.
And then now my kill's in the way.
Yeah.
Now your claws
Yeah,
are in the
you're
way.
fine. 4 up, I'll do a mortal wound to your Lord Discordant.
That's the right call.
Yep. Does he have a way to ignore them?
No.
This,
Oh, sorry. Wait a second. I've taken 3 wounds so far.
does he just ignore wounds?
I know where's the 5+.
Oh, iron out. Iron without.
Iron without. There
So
we
you
go.
just ignore that one mortal
we
wound
go.
at the end. Carnifex here will declare charge against him. I'll roll nice and high.
Iron out, Matthew.
Iron
out.
without, whatever. Iron out. Iron out the details, all right? He's a little wrinkly. On a 4-up, he'll do a mortal wound to your Lord Discordant. Yes. Do you ignore it?
Nope.
No. He's down to
There you
9.
go.
Then we'll go for a longer bomb charge. There's no minuses to this. We're looking at being within 7, so I have to roll a 6 or higher. My goodness. My goodness.
Hey, broken base, broken model. Can't
Well,
use
it's not totally broken. It's just
half
it's just,
pinned.
It's like pinned and the glue came loose. So he'll fit right here.
And a 4+ mortal wound.
On a 4+ mortal wound. Wow.
Iron out.
Wow. Iron out.
So nothing is close enough to heroically intervene. So, where do you want to start?
I'll start with Old One Eye, because I want to do as much damage to your Lord Discordant before you decide if you want to then come back at me.
Fair.
What's his toughness? Because I got to decide.
7 right now. 7.
Because I've got a
always.
+2 to my hits on the charge. So this actually is where the +2 comes in handy.
I gotta point out to everybody, toughness 7 because of Iron Warriors with a relic. So
Right.
People can, yeah.
So this is the one place where the +2 helps because I have Crushing Claws.
You have 2 different weapon promos you gotta pick from?
Yeah, he's got Scything Talons, which are just his base strength of 7,
Right.
and they're reroll 1s to hit.
Crushing Claws are ×2 -1.
×2, but -1 to hit, no rerolls. So normally it's a hard choice, but because I got +2 to hit right now, +1 because I'm a Carnifex. Actually, I got +3 to hit right now. +1 because I'm a Carnifex, +1 because I'm Old One Eye. Yeah, and sorry, Carnifex charge, Old One Eye gives it to himself, and then the +1 for my Prey Sight. So yeah, the Prey Sight doesn't matter here. But then I'll do Crushing Claws -1. So if you actually had a -1 bubble on him right now, it wouldn't affect him.
Right.
So he's just back to the +1 because we're limited to that. So I'm hitting on 3s with
And you're
him.
going with Crushing.
I'm going with Crushing Claws for the extra strength. Actually, I think he hits on 2s. Does he start at a 3 up? He does, so I'm hitting on 2s, but no re-rolls. And every hit roll of 5+, they've changed it because it used to be able to stack a lot better. Yeah, because it was 6+ before, and now he's got +1 to hit, so it's 5+. But if this was no limits, this would be on a 3+ hit roll, but now it's just 5+ because I can't stack the hits. He gets extra attacks. They don't keep going. I know it's a big difference because I've got this many attacks, or 6, I think I'll check. And every 3+ would be another hit or another attack, which is a big deal. He's got 5 attacks. Here we go.
Okay.
So after all that,
3s.
we're hitting on 2s.
2s.
But 5s allow me to make another attack.
Right, because 2 + 1s, then -1.
Then, well, yeah, we don't care about the extra. So they all hit, and we got 1 5. Oh,
okay.
No more hits. And I'm not going to reroll
And you're winning on 2s.
I'm wounding on 2s because I am strength 14. I don't care about your whole +1.
How many you got left?
You got 9 wounds, which is juicy because these are 3 damage things. I'm rerolling it.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, crap. How
wrong?
was the AP on this?
-3. You got a 4-up invuln right now.
I was going to say, because I had that one strategy, but it's not going to make a difference.
Yeah, I was going to say, against all my Carnifexes, I don't think you're going to care about the AP.
Well, if I ever lose my my invulnerable, then
That's
I would.
true, that's true.
All right, so these are 4-ups.
4-ups. If you fail 3 of them, you're dead.
We are going to re-roll 1,
Okay.
and then 6 damage.
Yes.
Or normal 5.
Ooh,
no, we're
5
taking
wounds.
5.
He's down to 4.
I am definitely going to interrupt, and we're going to interrupt and hit.
Hold on, this is you're contemplating who you're going to attack.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought
He's interrupting.
I thought you were contemplating who's interrupting. I'm like, wait, why are you waiting to choose?
Well, because
I know, I get it. Who you're attacking?
him, you know what? Him attacking him, and then you're going to go try to, he's going to go attack him.
Okay, bring it.
Starting off with his Impaler Glaive, hitting on 2s, and we're not ×2 strength anymore, just another +2, so strength 8.
Still
Over
3s to
3s.
wound. Oh
Not
my
bad.
goodness. I think
5 of them -2.
you might as well get him this time.
Oh, I hope.
5 up. Well, he's already taken 6 wounds. He's got
damage.
2 left.
Blade at limbs and tails down to 4 attacks. On 2s. Ooh, loving it. Strength 9, so 3s to wound. We got 2 at -2.
Okay, if I fail both these 5 ups, you got him.
Oh, maybe both.
We'll do the opposite.
And then we're going to do some blade at limbs and tails. I mean, mecha tendrils. 2s to hit. 5s to wound.
Uh-oh.
No AP.
Is this your last attack?
Nope, I have the big one.
3 up.
And then finally, the Techno Virus Injector. 2s to hit.
And 3s to
3s
wound.
to wound. -4.
I don't get a save. I've got 2 wounds left. You got D3 damage?
D3.
Oh!
I have to spend my last command point.
You haven't re-rolled already? You already re-rolled a saving throw.
Oh, I did. And in fact, it's probably better if I... Oh, no, he just survived. Nah, it doesn't matter. All right. Yep, I roll a save. He's down to 1.
Oh, wow. How did I survive that one? Well, you're done interrupting, so I'll just keep going. Starting with the wounded Carnifex, who is not dead, but
Yeah.
just wounded. Almost dead. He was almost dead, but he's not. So he's just wounded. Doesn't bracket at all. Almost died, though. Just want to point that out. Very close to dying, but didn't.
But didn't.
So he's just going to be able to attack you with his 5 attacks. But you would have been 0 attacks if he was dead.
Oh, that's fair.
Just want to point that out. That's how he brackets.
Yep.
He brackets from 5 attacks to 0 attacks when he dies, but he didn't. You ready? Sorry. He's actually got.
Having trouble with some carnifexes here.
He's actually got plus.
Let's make it worse.
He's got +3 to hit right now too because of all the bonuses.
Yep.
Just +1. 3s to hit for him. Rerolling 1s.
Ooh, gonna miss.
And I'm not spending any of the voracious appetite stuff. I should have declared that at the beginning anyways, but I got lots, guys.
Oh, you got lots, yeah.
So we're looking at 5s to wound. So you've got 2 of them. -3, 3 damage each.
Fort save.
Oh, 6
Not
damage.
looking good.
6 damage. You got 4 left.
Oh, we're done.
Oh, we got him.
Do we explode? I don't think we do explode, but
Well,
we're fine.
You didn't anyways.
Well,
Wow.
I got nothing left.
You're in trouble. So we'll keep going. Next up, we'll have this carnifex. He'll pile in with all that extra space. It feels so luxurious, all this space. Sorry, I'm being a jerk. He's going to attack that Greater Possessed. Scything Talons, hitting on 3s. Reroll 1s. What's your toughness?
That was 5.
So 3s to wound.
Get him.
These are -3, 3 damage.
5 up invul.
Ooh.
We take 3, we're down to 2.
You're surviving.
Oh, sorry, down to 2. I'm cheating.
Down to 2, down to 2. This Carnifex charged, so he can pile in and consolidate. I'll just use that to kind of... I'll just go right there. And then we'll swing over. And it doesn't really matter because both these guys can only attack him, so he should die. But I'll try to have the Carnifex do it. No, you know what? I want the Haruspex to do it because I want the Carnifex to go deep with piling in and stuff.
Stuff and things.
So Haruspex will try to eat that little guy. We'll do his Ravenous Maw, which is 4d3 attacks. Wow, 5 attacks. That is fantastic. 3s to hit because of my prey sight. Wow, okay. But these are strength 8 instead of 7 because of the monster size, which probably doesn't matter. It's still 3s to wound.
Sure.
Yeah, your toughness is 5, right?
Yep.
Oh, 2 wounds. -2 instead of -1.
Oh, they both go through?
So they're d3 plus 1 each.
You got me already.
Oh, because he's at 3
I got
wounds.
3 wounds.
Yeah, so the minimum 2 damage each. So I ate him. Technically, this means I can both, I can heal, and I could actually attack with my Shoveling Claw, but nothing's in range to do that, so it doesn't matter. Next up, we'll have this Carnifex go. He'll just move up a little bit, and then try to kill that Possessed. 5 attacks, 3s to hit on the charge. Reroll 1s, because they're Scything Talons. Yikes. Well, we're probably not going to kill him. 3s to wound. Oh, unless you failed both your saves. No,
I did.
3 damage.
Each?
Well, what's your save?
5 up.
Oh, yeah, then you're dead. I thought you were 4 up. He's dead. Wow, okay.
He's too far from him.
Yeah, that's true. And then this
go.
Carnifex will just pile in and consolidate, staying more than an inch away from your Greater Possessed right there. Just blocking the Haruspex.
Well, we're going to have this guy fight that guy. He got charged, he has 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, and I was saving my last command point to heal up my Lord Discord and a bunch of wounds.
You got 2 command points left.
That's not, I don't think I do, dude.
Oh, according to my math, you do.
No, if you forgot.
Oh, you rerolled. You rerolled. You're at
yeah, so I'm going to do veterans here.
So you can what?
+1 to wound.
Okay.
4s to wound, because I was strength 6 and you're toughness 7. So we got 3 at -1. Can you do it? 4 up save?
How much damage do you
You
do?
do D3 each.
Oh, you
I could get you. I have to do that. Yeah.
4 up, 4 up. Okay, now you can't
Can't
get
do
that,
it,
but
but-
you can still do a lot of damage.
I can accept 3 damage.
3 damage.
And Matthew, is that the end of your turn? Do you want to do anything?
Well, at the end of my fight phase, I could spend 3 command points and use that Carnifex to fight that Possessed again, but that's a hefty amount of command points just for a little Possessed. Furthermore, we're at the end of the battle round, and I've killed more than you, so I don't need to kill even more. And in fact, I'd rather almost, I'm not saying this tongue-in-cheek anymore, because I know I've been acting kind of that way, but I almost rather save him. It's like, when you go to a buffet and you want to save a bit.
you want to get
later.
the extra wound for later? I got
Yeah,
it.
you kind of put it in your pockets, or you can throw it in your wife's purse. You save it for later. So that snack is for later.
Okay. Well, I think
Got 2 command points.
I might have 1 command point.
You're up to 2.
But I got 1. I got up to 1.
Oh right, you spent it. I'm so good at keeping track of these things.
This is why when you keep track, I keep track of my own.
Yeah, you both keep track, and then
No, I'm kidding.
average it out.
I think I'm in a rough spot. But if I do some sweet dicing,
Well, your cultists can show up this
Yeah,
way too.
yeah, exactly.
And in the end, if you start to
you got
burn my
1
objectives-
wound, 1 wound. I got this.
Yeah, totally.
Moving over with this guy, if I get my spell off, be a pretty good spot. I think we're coming. Oh man.
Abandon that side.
How many command points you got?
4. I've been saving them for important.
You know what? No guts, no glory. Let's do it. Okay, so Matthew's deployment zone is half the table. That's rough for my strategic reserves.
Yeah, because battle round 2, you cannot strategic reserves in your opponent's deployment zone.
His deployment zone's all the way up to like
24 inches, yeah.
So
I didn't think about that.
Here's an interesting thing. I could bring them on now to try to pling off some wounds, which I'm going to need to do, or I could hold off on them and put pressure on the backfield.
Yeah.
The problem is, by not bringing them on the table, I might lose the game before I get a chance to bring them on the table.
Well,
but
not necessarily.
We got to take the risk.
Because you just need to burn the objectives to get extra points.
We gotta take the risk. We gotta take the risk. So we're gonna do some things. We're gonna do. I don't know if I want to do Infernal Power or if I want to do.
Smite?
Oh wait, should this guy fall back?
He did not fall back.
I'm trying to think if he should. No. My guy should. Interesting. Nah, I'm gonna keep him in. I know Matthew's gonna fight first, but. I need to do some dicing on Matthew. So we're gonna do some powers. The first thing we're gonna do is Scorched Earth. That's a fail.
Got 1 command point. I remembered this time.
I'm doing it.
You need the invuln?
I need the invuln.
This is the one that gives you the +1 invuln?
I got it.
You got it. I got no way to deny.
And then we're gonna do Smite or Infernal Power. The answer is Infernal Power.
Infernal Power is a reroll 1s and...
Reroll 1s for demons.
Hits and wounds?
Hits and wounds. Okay, we're going on to shooting. We have a little bit. He is going to throw his pistol at that guy there. He doesn't plan on shooting for the rest of the game, so he's actually going to throw his pistol.
He's good?
He hit.
What's the strength of this pistol?
4. It's not a wound.
Oh. Well, you can't shoot it anymore.
Well,
if you're going to hold to your narrative.
Honestly, if my turn goes bad, he'll be like...
He's probably dead.
He'll be being digested by the time you fire another pistol.
That's true.
All right, this guy here is going to fire at...
Got an injured Ripper Swarm. And we've got an injured Carnifex.
I don't think I can see the Ripper Swarm, so just the Carnifex. 2d3 shots. Only 2. Hitting on 4s because he killed the guy in charge. Ooh, nothing. Over there.
Yeah. Take him out.
Yeah. Okay. 2 shots. 4s to hit. Reroll once.
Hey.
Yeah, all right. 3s to wound. That's right. -2. I hope you're dead.
All right, here we go.
You want to roll it? You should.
Nah.
No, I don't want your pity.
It's not pity,
Reroll that freaking dice.
I only have 4. If I can
reroll that dice, or I can see it right now.
If I can do it for free, I'll do it.
No.
But I've only got 4 command points.
Oh, okay. Are you being legit, or are you actually just messing?
I'm actually being legit.
Okay.
I'd rather save the reroll, and I've got a lot of stratagems to make my monsters better. I almost need them if it wasn't for how many carnifexes I have. So I'm not just giving this to you. This carnifex will die.
Okay.
And I'm okay with it. Bye-bye.
Okay.
It's one of those hypocrites. He's not actually...
You ready for the stupid?
I'm ready for the stupid.
He's charging him.
Why not, right? You got like a staff that does D3 damage?
Yeah.
Give me the +1 to hit, thank you.
I know. He's charging... whatever. He's charging him.
If you kill me, it won't matter.
Okay.
Just the 1 carnifex?
Yep. He's going after the big boy. Oof. And then we'll send in the little guy after him as well. Everybody's getting in.
There you go.
Oh, your character. Yeah. Okay, that's it.
I have no way to heroically intervene more than 3 inches, so you're safe from Old One Eye. Otherwise, that would have been scary.
I'm going to survive and take the hit back. He's gonna fight first. It's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna dice everything out here. So 4 attacks on master possessions because he charged. Hitting. He's not demon. He's gonna reroll once.
Oh, he doesn't get to his own reroll.
Oh. And 5 to wound. Nothing.
Okay. So
two?
The question is, do I interrupt? I need to see the stats of this guy before I decide. I am not... Ooh. The only place I can think to interrupt is maybe to go after your Greater Possessed. Because it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to one-shot your Venom Crawlers. Even if I bracket them, it won't make much of a difference. Then they have a decent chance to kill a Carnifex, but the dice could, even just a...
4's the hit, right?
Even slightly below average makes you all of a sudden not kill a Carnifex. So I've got 4 command points. It's almost like I should just burn through them like quickly and just kill you, but I could burn through them really fast. And I don't want leftover command points at the end of the game. Like, who needs that? But I also don't want to spend 2 command points and then not kill him, because that's just dumb too. So I'm committing to it. I'm not going to interrupt.
Not doing it? Okay.
I'm not interrupting.
I actually don't know. That might be the right call.
Well, I don't know until I roll the dice.
It's true.
If you told me right now, if you spend 2 command points, you'll kill the Venom Crawler, then I'm like, yeah, sure.
Of course.
Or
Is that
if the Venom Crawler attacks, you won't kill your Carnifex. Well, then of course.
If I had weapon skill 3+, would you do it?
Probably.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna
and
do.
then I'd probably spend another command point to reroll wound rolls.
I'm gonna put it to you again, make you decide again. He's gonna go.
Okay.
That guy there.
I've only got 5 wounds
Hitting
left.
on 2s and +1 strength, so
Fives to
5s. Just 1. -1.
You have no command point. So 4 up save.
Gonna be D3. Oh, you're gonna be 1.
He's down to 4. Yeah, see, this is the only one where I might want to interrupt because
Now do you wanna interrupt?
you're very. Now that I remember that this guy only has 4 wounds left, or had 5 wounds, then I might as well do some damage to you before I die. But your toughness is 7, and I'm only strength 6, so I'd have to spend 3 command points to make that work. 2 command points to interrupt, and I still have lots more. So no,
Not doing it. Okay.
I'm still not biting.
Well, yeah, we'll go with him. We're gonna start off with the eviscerating claws. We're gonna have 5 attacks on the charge because of hateful assault. On 4s.
Oh, rerolls. You're not near your.
We're strength 8. Over
3s.
3s.
Oh!
well. It's gonna be -3. So
You could still kill me because you got your.
That's true.
Mecha tendril 6 up. So no.
3 damage, down to 1.
I'm down to 1, so you could still kill me.
And then 2 attacks with the Soul Flare tendrils, hitting off 4s, a double up. Can we please be? Oh no, they don't have that rule anyway.
5s to
And
win.
5s. Oh, you're fine.
Oh, I'm
twos,
alive.
twos.
Okay, see, there's the answer.
So you-
Spending 2 command points would have been a waste.
I was really trying to get those command points out of you.
I know you were, but it doesn't mean it would have been a bad thing for me to do. It's just that those were where it's really close. It's like I'm not super likely to die, and I'm also not super likely to kill you, so that makes the 2 command points not worth it.
So I'm more falling back.
Yeah, come on, get me.
Well, this guy's going next after the one he charged. So we're gonna do the same thing with his little choppy feet. We're hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Because you got your spell off nearby.
Infernal power, rerolling 1s. Just 1. 6 up save. 3 damage.
He's down to 5.
And then the tendrils, 4s to hit. 5 style, we're done.
Oh, jeez.
Now it's your pick.
So I'll choose this Carnifex, obviously, and he's going to actually try to eat your Greater Possessed before you have a chance to do
That makes
any more.
sense.
Because he actually has the damage potential to kill me. I'm not close enough to my old one eye to get the +1 hit, but you did charge me. So 3s to hit, reroll 1s. And I didn't, your toughness 5, so I'm not going to command point any of that. So it's 3 wounds that get through.
How much damage do they do?
They're 3 damage each. So any of these get through and you're dead.
Oh, I had no command points.
Yeah, so I did get them.
You did.
That was the important part. So we'll just kind of work our way down the line.
There's a 4 Binvuln going there.
Yeah. So working our way down the line, we'll do the Carnifex. I don't know if I have a reason to care about where I pile in or consolidate. I can't. You know what? Stuff is in the way. He's attacking your Venom Crawler. 5 attacks again. 3s to hit. Oh, look at all those yummy, yummy 2s. 5s to wound. I'm glad I didn't spend a command point to reroll those because I got no hits. It's -3.
4 save.
Yeah, I got a 4 pinball. Over here, I think this 1 wound Carnifex wants to actually target the Greater Possessed to clear him out if I get lucky enough to come and kill everything else. We're looking at 3s to hit, rerolling 1s because you charged me.
Okay, all right.
He's probably going to survive this. 3s to wound. Well, you have to fail both your 5 up invulns.
I did.
Oh, well, thanks, I guess. Well, that was nasty. You lost the rest of your possessed.
Well, hey.
You killed the Carnifex.
It's true. I got one dead.
Yeah.
Okay, no more else.
Hey, a lot of them are wounded. 5 wounds, 5 wounds, 1 wound, 1 wound. Imagine if I had brought Metamorphic Regrowth. The one frickin' game where I'm like, I'm swapping it out. You don't care about the -1 leadership. And I think the +1 would have...
I think I should have, at this point, put my cultists on the table, screened up forward, walked in front of you.
Yeah.
Waited you to attack me.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably a good idea too. And I'm not complaining about the game.
No, this is good, because this is where you learn things for when I play the bigger games. That's why I love Incursion.
Exactly.
That's why I love Incursion, dude. That's it. All right, Matthew. I got a bunch of your bugs down to 1 wound.
I know, and I'm back up to, well, 1 guy. I'm back up to 5 command points. And then movement's pretty straightforward. This Carnifex, I don't think I can fit those 2 bases next to him. Well, you know what? He was supposed to consolidate. I said I was going to do it after because I didn't feel like fiddling around. You think they can fit both there?
I would say
Fit
so.
both there. You like that?
I would say you can get both within an inch.
Okay, well then, I might as well
I don't
keep
think
them
that's
there.
a generous call. That's pretty obvious, I think.
Yeah, so Part of me wants
Coming
to like
in?
move a Carnifex back and get ready for your cultist, but he's 1 wound, so he's just going to die soon anyways.
Everybody thinks I'm better that I'm not. Like, if I hold this turn, I got this game.
Yeah, because your cultists can come in and start sweeping up the objectives. And it's hard for me to kill lots of cultists.
I just gotta hold. I just gotta hold.
Other side on over here, I think it's the same principle, where I believe...
Yeah, no, I can't interrupt. This is the problem. So I could end. No, we're gonna hold. We're gonna hold.
So I'm going to stick his butt towards you, just make it easier.
These
Yeah, he'll
models
be able
are
to fit
the
in
worst.
there. He'll be able, well, they look cool, but they
Yeah, I
just,
know.
their bases... Well, I don't want their bases to be bigger, because that makes them harder to play. They kind of need bigger bases.
Chaos and Tyranids, right, can be a problem, but especially Chaos.
But if you made these bases all bigger, you'd be nerfing them, so you better, at the same time, buff
It's
their
true.
stats
It's
as
true.
well.
It's true.
Because you need to be able to fit lots of them in there.
Nerf the Tyranid is what I've been saying.
So, yeah, right. And so this little Ripper Swarm, he's just going to come back here, just to zone out as much as I can this side. Yeah, you'll be able to, like, fit guys right there. There's nothing I can do to fit. You know what, I'm going to throw an advance on him.
Ooh.
Oh,
No,
okay.
okay.
He's fine.
He's
He's good. Yeah. And
phase.
I'm going to throw a tongue at him. I believe I'm going to double check. I know I can use it when he's in combat. I'm going to double check.
Well, I'm in
whether-
combat.
You are, but I'm just saying I might. Be
Oh,
able
the game might be able to target in combat.
the tongue has its own thing. Yes, I am allowed to use it whether I'm within an inch, which now I'd be able to anyways, or if I have friendlies within an inch of you.
It can
That's-
fire into somebody else's combat.
Exactly. So Age of Sigmar all the way for this guy. So I'm going to tongue you.
Oh, then we do random turns. Dang it.
Oh, I get to go next. I get a double turn, is what you're telling me?
No. That was for my 10 to double turn.
But no, it was my turn.
No.
I wouldn't roll it next anyways. I don't tongue you.
That's
And
fair.
that's all my shooting. So then, you ready for the charges?
This
Charge,
can't really fail.
charge.
He isn't charged. He's already in.
I know, I just kind of shoved him out of the way.
No, that's legal. Let's play this game.
4 up invuln, or 4, no mortal wounds.
I'll take a 4 invuln.
No.
Does he do mortal wounds?
He does not.
Okay.
And then we got charge and a charge.
Which do we want to do first?
So 4 up to do D3 mortal wounds. Yes.
Ooh,
Well, we'll see.
rough.
2 mortal wounds and a 4 up to do another mortal wound. So 2 mortal wounds total.
Ooh, down to 8. Well, sir, I can't interrupt you.
You can't, so all
got
my
free
charges get
reign.
to go first. So it's just where I want to spend my command points. So I'm going to start with Old One Eye.
Old One Eye?
Your toughness is
7.
So once again, I'm not going to spend a command point for Voracious Appetite on him
Okay.
to reroll wound rolls because he's winning on 2s. So I can just spend a command point to reroll hopefully the 1/1 that I get, not
Sure.
all the ones. So we're back to 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. 5s give me more attacks.
Okay.
So 2s to hit,
Not
5s and
terrible.
6s give me another attack. So
Okay.
we've got 6 hits. 2s to wound. Oh, we got 2 1s. I'm just going to let those go through.
Okay.
You got what?
4 up.
Ooh, only 1 gets through.
I have no
3.
command points, though.
No command points. 3 damage. -1.
Down to 5.
I got a tail on him. I got to remember as well. D3 attacks, hitting on 2s, and then wounding on 5s. A strength 4. 1 more wound. -1. 1 damage. Okay,
Ooh.
1 damage. Down to 4. If it got you down to 3, that would make a difference because the Carnifex has 3
Right.
damage weapons. He'll go next. 5 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and then we're wounding on. Sorry, your toughness 7. Sorry, this is where I was going to use the re-rolls.
No, go ahead.
So 1 command point, re-roll his wound rolls. 5s to wound.
Oh, no. Was it 4?
That's a 4.
Okay.
So 3 of them get through.
Ooh, 2 of them get through. That's dead.
That's dead damage. Okay,
Do I
dead, dead.
explode? I certainly do.
Ooh, do you do a lot of exploding stuff? Well, you killed my Carnifex with that explosion. It's D3 mortal wounds, right?
Anybody else wounded here? Just
well,
him?
yes. Yes. They're both at 5, and he's
Okay.
at full.
Well, we'll do him first. For 3.
Ouch, he's down to 9, or down to
Carnifex takes 1. This Carnifex takes 1. My Psyker takes 2. I'm down. Which means he's down to 2.
Ouch. So you have this charging Carnifex will pile in. He won't be able to fight you, though, because he did not target you as his charge target, and will swing over to the other side and try to kill that Venom Crawler. Interestingly enough, your explosion means that you've killed 2 Carnifexes this battle round.
True.
And I've killed 2 things as well. So now we're really vying for who can kill more of the other. Harrowspex will go next. I will spend a command point on his specific, I don't remember the trait name, is Feeding the Hunger. It's from Blood of Baal, specifically for the Harrowspex to reroll hit rolls. So Ravenous Maw has 4d3 attacks. Oh, that's better. Much better, actually, above average. We're looking at 3s to hit, and then the Feed the Hunger lets you reroll these. I couldn't use Voracious Appetite as well because I've already used it.
wound on.
These are strength 8 because of the adaptive physiology that it gave him. So 3s to wound instead of 4s. And no rerolls. Well, that's good. 5 of them. Minus 2. So these are D3 plus 1 each. How many wounds do you have? 10?
10.
Okay, so you'll lose at least 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, we got 2 left.
Got 2 left. So this carnifex, that charge, will try to finish you off. You got no more I have no more stratagems left except a simple command point reroll. 3s to hit, rerolling 1s.
Ooh. Nothing there.
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to reroll one of those. Ah, that's the worst. 5s to wound.
Okay.
1, minus 3. Oh, we got him. Does he blow up?
Do I
Because then
blow
he'll kill
up?
another guy if you blow up. No, he
He
won't.
does not. 1 shy.
What does he blow up on?
It was off of 5s.
Oh, okay, so not 6s, but on 5s. Okay.
Well,
That's all my chargers.
I got this guy to fight first against him.
Both of them have 4 wounds. And he hasn't fought yet. So
Yeah, we'll go for
might as
that
well try
one.
to kill him. Right?
We're hitting on 3s, and we're wounding on 5s. We got 1. Minus 1.
4 up.
We're fine.
Very good. Now I'll try to eat you. Hitting on 3s because old 1-eye is nearby. Reroll 1s. We got no other rerolls here though. I'm all out of command point stratagems. I got command points. I got a couple left, but and then wounding on 3s. I'm assuming you're not toughness 3, so 3s to wound. That's 3 of them. Minus 3, 3 damage. What do you got?
5 up. Oh, we're dead.
That's dead right there.
We got him.
So I've got 20 points now for having killed more than you in both battle rounds. You got nothing left on the table, but I don't think the game's over yet because each objective that you kill is worth 20 points. Any objective you don't destroy is worth 20 points to me. The problem is this turn that you're coming in right now, you can't get any of them because you have to stay 6 inches of the table, and these had to be 9 inches from the table.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you think you have a chance?
I got a chance. I absolutely got a chance.
All right, then take it.
All right, everybody, we have an interesting rules thing that probably should be clear, and we just both are interpreted 2 different ways. If I interpret it my way, this game is over and I can't play. If I interpret it the way Matt's interpreting it,
There's a chance.
I have a shot here.
Yeah.
So we'll explain. Matthew, go ahead and take the
So
honors.
strategic reserves state, so this is not the reserves like your specific ones in your data sheets. This is the one you pay command points to put guys in reserve, which is what Steve did with his cultists. It basically states in battle round 2, you can come in, you place your models wholly within 6 inches of any table field edge except your own enemies, and outside of your enemy's deployment zone. In battle round 3, it just says you have to place them wholly within 6 inches of any battlefield edge, more than 9 inches from enemies. But when it says the battlefield edge, it says 6 inches of any battlefield edge, not your enemy's battlefield edge. So Steve's interpreting that he can't actually put, like let's say he had one guy, and he placed him right here. Let's pretend that die is a model. He's like, no, that's illegal because he's within 6 inches of the enemy battlefield edge. And I'm saying, no. It's just saying place them wholly within 6 inches of any battlefield edge that is not your opponent's battlefield edge. But I can see how that right there could also be thinking, oh, they're saying any, but this is within that.
So
but I think
if
what
I
they're trying
choose
to
this
say,
battlefield edge,
exactly,
I'm within 6.
Place it within 6.
But I also feel like I can't because I'm within 6 of your battlefield edge.
I don't think that's the intent.
So what we're going to do is just to keep this moving along, we're going to play as if I can go up on that line. Now, I don't think this is accurate. I don't think I can, but I'm going to give this a shot, and I'll look it up afterwards. You can just go ahead and comment.
There's no FAQ on this either, unfortunately.
There's got to be. We definitely aren't the first people to come up with or run into this.
Well, here's the exact wording. So then I'll let the audience kind of debate on their own and talk about it. Here's the exact wording. And exact wording is important here. Starting from the 3rd battle round, strategic reserve units that arrive can be set up wholly within 6 inches of any battlefield edge other than the enemy's battlefield edge. I can see totally why you would interpret that to say that restricts them away, but it's not saying
because
but I know what you're saying, but it doesn't. What it's not saying is wholly within 6 inches of any battlefield edge and not within 6 inches of your opponent's battlefield edge.
It's over. I can prove it to you right now.
Okay.
Okay.
You put a unit right here.
So I put a unit right here. If I put them over here, outside of 6 of your battlefield edge,
and more than 9 inches from the ripper.
I'll be within 9 of him. So I have to stay 9 this way, which puts me within 6. My whole unit will be wholly within 6 inches of your battlefield edge.
Yeah, and I'm trying to say that's not a restriction. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying
read it again.
No, I'm saying basically I'm interpreting it that you choose a battlefield edge that's not your opponent's, and then place your guys.
No, that's what it says. It says place it wholly within 6 of the battlefield edge that's not your opponent's deployment zone. And then to me,
other than the enemy's battlefield edge.
So when I'm wholly within 6 of this table edge, I'm with wholly within 6 of your table edge.
Yeah, but see, the wording would be different there. because it would add it as, because listen to the second round one.
Yep.
It says, starting from the second battle round, strategic reserve units that arrive can be set up wholly within 6 inches of any battlefield edge other than the enemy's battlefield edge.
Which I would be in your battlefield edge.
But no model can be set up with the enemy's deployment zone. So they add on that restriction. So they're trying to say, choose a battlefield edge that is not your opponent's and deploy wholly within 6 inches of that. That's the way I read it.
I think honestly, neither one of us can prove the other one wrong.
That's the hard thing, the way it's written.
So you said, we're going to play as if I can, and then we'll let the internet figure it out. And
Yeah,
I'm
I'd say
looking up
come on
afterwards.
in and see if you can.
But I feel like I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm going to do this.
I think you can.
So I get a command point and going right to the end of my move phase as I bring out
Drop
my
your guys in, yeah.
reserves. So end of move phase, they come on this table edge, wholly within 6. This table edge, wholly within 6, but I think this is illegal. And then this table edge, wholly within 6, but I think this is illegal. And then we're going to go ahead and shoot those rippers and then end my turn.
Get 10 points.
Those guys right there, that one guy. Well, I use 3 of them still. 2 of them not in rapid fire range. We're hitting on 5s because there's some dense cover there. That's a pretty good roll.
Just got to do 1 wound, man.
No, it's not that great, but you know it's good enough. Force to a wound. I'll use my 1 command point.
Yeah, you better, otherwise you lose the game.
I lost the game.
I think you just lost the game. Yeah. Well, good game. I'm like, you come in, you easily kill the 1 point. 1 wound off the Ripper Swarm, man.
What save would you have had?
6 up. I had a 6-up save,
All that for nothing.
which I failed.
Yeah, of course. All right, explain it real quick. Run it
Okay,
down.
so Steve basically, no problem, was going to be able to burn this objective. This one was a question. I was going to use a 1 command point stratagem to double move and
Yep.
put somebody right here. So you may not have been able to get this one anyways, but it would have become more apparent in my turn.
Well, see, the thing is the plan would have been they go block 1, but kind of hide back. I want to run around, dance, and wait just till I get to
Yeah, but
one move
if I
on.
plant the Haro specs on this,
Like, if you're on it, you couldn't, right?
well, he moves 7 plus I'd advance and then spend 1 command point
Yep.
to move again.
No, but you couldn't keep me off it completely.
Yeah, these guys come.
'Cause I
And
can
then
fit
I
through.
advance these guys, and so it'd be hard.
It was going to be hard. It was
But
was
if you-
definitely going to work for you, but like it could have worked. Like, basically, I had to risk a charge, had to survive.
Exactly.
And then I move over and I win.
Yeah, so you get two of them. That gets you 40 points. I get 40 points for having 2 left. So then it comes down to who got more of the secondary. We call them secondary, but it's just another one of the objectives. The 10 points per turn. I've already gotten 2 of those, so 20 points. So if you got this turns, you got 10 points. And then there's a one wound carnifex that you just had to finish off. So that was also going to be hard because you're wounding on 6s. But then
They veterans.
cultist veterans?
Yeah. These
Why not,
cultists
right?
are 10,000 years old, Matthew, obviously.
Clearly. And so that would have tied up the game. And then I don't know if you would have been able to win the game, but you could have at least gone for the tie.
Well, I figured because they were going to be safe, they're going to wait until they had a chance to wiggle through
And then
get there. But like you could, yeah,
I could plant Carnifex or 2 right there.
Like
to
you
block
were,
that.
you were pretty good.
Yeah, but not killing the Ripper Swarms, now you can't
there's
even
no
tie the
point.
game.
There's
You
no
can't
point.
even tie the game, man. Because now I'm just going to run the Ripper Swarms away.
Yeah, of course.
Nice and far, and you're not going to be able to kill it. And now you have no easy kills, and that's game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
wow. How did you fail that?
Yeah, whatever. That's what happens. Those are the worst.
Well,
Those are
think,
dragons.
we get to our second game faster.
They were beaten up by some overlords the day before. They didn't want to shoot anyway. So I learned that that's why I love Incursion, is like working things out. I beat myself. Well, I helped Matt by not putting my cultists on the table, right?
I am not
Would
going
you
to claim
agree?
any grand strategies here because you knew what I was doing. It was screen the bulk of my forces and then
Yeah, but that's why that's the failure on my part, because we both
You could've done the same
basically
thing.
we both did the same thing. Like I'm gonna go forward and just beat them down.
I was kind of surprised when you told me you were putting your cultists in strategic reserve. I'm like, interesting, because they were my one thing that I'm not going to be good at killing. The Harspecs, no problem. He can shovel down lots of but the carnifexes,
Well, to be
they're 3s and 2s.
To
no
be absolutely
save.
fair, I completely forgot about the fact that your deployment zone's half the table. I'm like, you either to pull back or hold guys back. If you held guys back so I didn't come on the sides, then I'm like, okay, good, I'm winning this brawl better.
Yeah.
But if you come forward, like I'm gonna sneak in behind you and then win the objective. But lack of knowledge, or not lack of knowledge on my part,
Experience?
stupidity on my part.
Experience with this.
I got excited to send in the Lord Discordant, and then
and he
the mission-
whiffed.
Yeah,
Twice.
whatever.
Twice.
It would have been worth it had my cultist been able to sneak around the flanks and get the mission. Like, he was happy to sacrifice himself for the scenario, only he didn't know what the scenario was.
He just didn't. He couldn't figure it out. He's like, "Hey, look, Tyranids! Ah!"
Hey, buddy, I'm happy carnifexes did something. Carnifexes? Carnify? Carnifexes?
Carnifexes.
Carnify. Whatever.
Just a it's like deer. You just say carnifex. 10.
So we just set up for the next game called The Relic. I'm deployed. Oh, like so, infantry blob with robots up front. We're all going after this important thing over here, and Matthew doesn't want to play deployment. Like, blip. This is blips. Blip. So we're going to play that game right now in the MiniWarGaming Vault. Like I said before, if you're not already a Vault member, you can click the link below, give yourself a 7-day free trial, watch this game. And while you're there, you can check out all the coupon codes we have for all the stores we have in there. Tons of discounts. Every store I shop online is giving us a discount code.
I know, right? So Dave's been like going nuts, just finding discount codes for all these different stores. And so
In fact, if there's a
they're
good
for
store,
Silver Vault members. Though.
True.
Specific to Silver Vault members.
And if you find a really good web store out there that doesn't give us a code, you send me an email. Because I don't know about this amazing good web store, because I think I know about them all now.
Or send them to Dave at miniwargaming.com, and he'll go find one for you.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Join us in the next one in the Vault. Happy wargaming.